Hello and welcome to another exciting unboxing video here at Clove. My name's Damien and today I will be showing you the brand new Sony Xperia XZ3, which will be available with us from the 5th of October. Now, all early orders will receive a free Sony wireless Bluetooth speaker, and of course the Sony does come in two variants. You have the red and you have the black, and both will be available from the 5th of October. Now, if we have a closer look at some of the specs of the Sony Xperia XZ3, you will see it has a 19 megapixel rear camera, a 13 megapixel front facing camera, a 6-inch OLED display which has been receiving a lot of praise, and more to come on that later on. It of course has the Snapdragon 845 processor, which is the flagship processor, so it will keep up with even the most demanding of users, and does come with 64 gigs of RAM. Now that is expandable. You are able to actually put a micro SD card into it. It actually fits in the same slot as where the SD card is located at the top here, so it is very easy to fit. If we get into actually unboxing one of these, you can see exactly what it has inside. So this is the red version, which I'm going to unbox here for you, and as you can see, it is the UK model. And this is of course the red version. And when you open it up, of course, you get your phone. Wouldn't be very good if you didn't have the phone in there. Your Sony Care. This is in case anything goes wrong. You've got all the details for Sony there. Your documentation, of course. Your power pack, so you can actually charge. A USB-C charger, some headphones with some extra earbuds for you, so you can use those and adjust the sizes if you like. And of course, the headphone adapter, because as you have probably realized, Sony have got rid of their headphone ports from the XZ2 and the XZ2 Compact, so you will notice there is no headphone port anywhere on here. Now, if you've got Bluetooth headphones, not a problem, just Bluetooth to it. If you're like me and you like having the old school headphones with the jack, like a normal set of headphones, you will require one of these. Otherwise, you're not plugging into anything. So that's everything you get inside the box with it. And Sony did really go with a whole new look and feel of this phone. So you will notice it has the curved screen on the front and the curved back. Now this does make it very comfortable holding it in your hand, and I've got to say I've been using this phone for just over a week now, and I've had no problems with it slipping out of my hand, you know, putting it down and rocking around everywhere. It really does sit quite nicely. Of course, the front and back are both protected by Gorilla Glass 5, which does help protect in case you do drop it. But as I always say to everyone, I do always recommend you buy a case, because the last thing you want to be doing is dropping your nice phone. The phone itself is definitely the best looking Sony smartphone I've seen in a very, very long time. And they looked at what a lot of reviews said about it, the last one being too bulky. And they've really slimmed down on this version. As you can see, the profile is a lot slimmer. The speakers are actually housed within the phone, and they are front-facing speakers, and they do feature the new S-Force front surround, which does give you even more clarity even when you've got the volume cranked right up like I do. A 30 megapixel camera on the front does feature a portrait mode with a beauty filter. So if you're like me and you want that extra bit of pizzazz when you're taking your picture, that's what the beauty filter is there for. And it also does have a display flash, so even in the lowest of lights you can still get great photos. As I said to you before, the SIM card slot is located at the top here. Simply pull it out, and it does take a nano SIM, but also features the micro SD slot in the same slot, so everything's all kept nice and neat. The USB-C charging port is located at the bottom, and this also works as your headphone port with that adapter I showed you earlier on. But this OLED screen, I've got to say, is absolutely stunning, and truly, as you can see, is very, very clear. even with the bright lights above me, you can still make out the screen perfectly fine. Now the fingerprint scanner is located on the back, as you can see just there, and does unlock very easily. I've had no problems unlocking this device in the time I've had it. Simply place your finger on it and it unlocks straight away. No problems with that whatsoever. So overall, I've got to say Sony really have done well with this. And for the price point, well, you can't really complain with that. Now, as I said to you earlier, all early orders do receive a free Sony wireless speaker. And now I'm going to get into showing you that very briefly. So this is the Sony Bluetooth speaker. It is the SRS XB31 and does have some impressive specs on it. So as you can see on the back here, the battery life is incredible, and no matter how loud you've got it, it still has that clarity. It does allow you to actually add 2 of these. So if you did want to buy another one, you could actually add and pair them together to give you that surround sound. It is waterproof and dustproof, so if you're down at the beach, perfect. It is USB charged, so it does allow you to, as I said, make it portable. And of course, this does have a lighting system, as you can see around the actual speaker, which does change color. Makes it look very ambient when you're playing it. Now, if we get into actually unboxing this, you will see your monster speaker there. And this is a fair sized speaker. You just get your charging cable and some documentation at the bottom, which you can see there. If we get that out of the way and focus on this. Now the design is beautiful on this. The LED lighting runs all the way around it, top and bottom. You got your actual buttons on the top here, so of course your power button, volume up, volume down, and pause. It is NFC, so if you do want to connect via NFC, very, very easy. And on the back here, you have a little flap which actually contains your USB cable. So if you wanted to daisy chain them all together, you would use this. Here's your charging port and your aux in. And of course, these buttons here are for your lighting and to add other devices to it. Once you paired, connects very, very easily. Simply press the button, give it a second, and you will see it connect. There we go, all connected up to my new Sony XZ3. In terms of actually playing sounds, well, I'll let you decide the quality of this. I've been looking at her, thinking on me, running up checks, bloody on feet, money like... Of course, my internet's just gone. Typical. If I had internet connection, I would have showed you more, but we should leave it there for now. As you can see, the LED lighting running all the way around does change color. It is a beautiful speaker, and of course you do get these free included with every single order. So as I said to you before, these are released on the 5th of October for you. Get your orders in now. Don't miss out on your chance to be able to get the brand new Sony XZ3 with your Sony speaker, and you really will be the center of the party.